Yo guys, today is Thursday, which means it is Update Thursday on Old School RuneScape, and today we have a buffed pest control, or a nerfed pest control, however you want to look at it. We have a free membership weekend for all you members out there, which is pretty cool. I haven't really seen that in a while. We also have the Old School RuneScape Pride Event, which has been talked about quite a lot recently in the past week, and we have some more information on the Inferno, some in other news, and then some bug fixes as well. But the big three ones are the pest control, the free membership weekend, and then the Old School RuneScape Pride event. So the first one up on the list is Gilbert's Colors, which is the 2017 Pride event that was added today to Old School thanks to Jagex Wolf. I think it's a great event. Again, I know people are going to disagree with me on that. There was a bunch of drama on the subreddit and on Twitter of people saying this shouldn't be in the game. Of course, I really don't have an opinion on it. I think it's cool that it's being celebrated, but I know this video probably will have dislikes on it because I'm just mentioning that. And again, in the comments, feel free to talk about it, but I'm just going to show you guys how to get it done if you want to get it done. So pretty much there's different locations that you need to go to get strands of a rainbow. If you help Gilbert, you can start this by speaking to Gilbert in Lumbridge. He's just above the spawn point in Lumbridge. And then once you're there, you can just go up north, talk to him, and you need some strands of a rainbow. Now to get these, you have to go to different locations. The first one is the Wizard's Tower Fairy Ring. The second one is Mudskipper Point. Third one is the Sheep Pen by the Dark Wizards, that's south of Varrock. Then we have the Duel Arena Bank, the Goblin Village entrance, and then Faldor Castle. They're pretty much the top floor on the west side of the castle, one floor above Ceramic Vars. Now once you evolve the rainbow strands, you simply have to go back to Gilbert and then show him all the different strands, and then he will give you sort of a rainbow scarf, which you can then wear around. And once you do the event, you can also go to Django. You can actually purchase the scarf from his store if you'd like. So anyways, that's what it looks like in game. Pretty cool. Don't really have much of an opinion on it. It's a nice little event to celebrate Pride in 2017. So good for Wolf and good for everybody that supports it. And yeah, that's how you finish the event. Up next, we have a buff to pest control, or a nerf to pest control, however you want to look at it. Actually, we'll call it a tweak to pest control. They actually added more points per boat now. However, they changed the activity bar in pest control. You have to be active now when doing pest control. So the easy boat now gives 3 points, the medium boat gives 4 points, and the hard boat gives 5 points, which is quite an increase about what it was before, which is awesome. However, they added this thing called the activity bar. You pretty much have to be active the entire time when playing a game of pest control. You can't just do the minimum damage you need for the boat or for the round and then just stand there and not do anything. You actually have to consistently run around and attack things or repair things and keep your activity bar up. You can see in the pictures right now, there's that activity bar below the portals. That needs to be green the entire time. If you keep it green the entire game and you finish, you get the points. However, if you don't and it turns red, you can see on this one, it actually will not give you any points. And if you get it down to 0 and it turns red, you cannot get it back up as well. So you're sort of screwed if that happens to you. But interesting. I know pest control is a very popular activity, mainly for the void armor, but I'm interested to see what you guys think about that. If it's worth it, if you guys would have rather just keep the point total the same and keep the minimum damage requirement the same as was before, or if you're enjoying. I don't know if this is a buff or a nerf. I'm interested to see. I haven't done pest control in a while. I probably need to do it on my hardcore Iron Man soon. But yeah, definitely a little buff to pest control, nerf to pest control, however you want to look at it. Also, a little side note down here, they actually are going to pull the buffing of the magic set for Void, mainly because they say it doesn't really affect the damage anymore. So, if you guys are potentially thinking about voting yes to that, we're going to see a buff to Void magic soon, even after they just nerfed the Void set. So, look forward to that. Anyways, we actually have a really cool feature, or a really cool event coming for free-to-play people. There's an open members weekend this weekend. If you guys are a free-to-play person, a non-member, you can log in this weekend, starting now until the very end of the weekend, and you can do anything that a member does, which is awesome. So any of you guys watching who are free-to-play and you want to play members, you've always wanted to, but you can't afford the membership, now is the time to do it, because you can actually do everything a member does just this weekend. If you guys actually have been wanting to play for a while and you want to, try members thing, log in right now. Now's the time. The thing is, you have to have made your account before the 5th of June, before 1 a.m. So if you guys made it before then, you're free to log in. But for all you bot farmers out there who are watching, you can't just spam accounts and make bots in Members World at the moment. It doesn't work like that. So yeah, if you guys want to try it out, now's the time. Really cool little feature that they added, and hopefully we'll see a boost in members in the upcoming weeks. That doesn't mean that free-to-play worlds are closing. It just means that Members Worlds are open to everyone. If you still want to play free-to-play, you can feel free to do that, even though I probably never will. And finally down here we have the Inferno update. So nothing's been changed with the Inferno, however, they just announced a bunch of the people who got the cape itself. In order, of course, we have Wooks, the legend himself, Calvino from, I believe, Purple Army is what they're called. CPL Eric, so I think these two, Calvino and CPL Eric, are actually going to have their RuneFest trip paid for, so congrats to them. That's pretty awesome. Letolanian, Bodhi, Dead Wilson, Zulu, Bellis, Turney, Pikachu, Smithy, and Badadeus. Badadeus is actually an Iron Man, which is amazing, so congrats to him. We also have Wooks and Calvino, who did the Inferno twice, so I'm very jealous. I, myself, had some Inferno attempts, but I did do something else, which may affect my Inferno attempts in the future. Some of you guys may know what I'm talking about. I will have information on that in the next few days in one of my videos, so yeah, you can maybe guess what happened, but we'll see. If you follow my Twitter, you know. Some other things in the other news, change to the God of War's Dungeon door, the Bandos one. We have items dropped in the Inferno now stay from the ground for 30 minutes before despawning. You can no longer teleport out of the Inferno, since some people are misclicking and teleporting out. And then a change to Zaf's barrels from the achievement diary. Some bug fixes as well, but nothing really worth mentioning. Just some graphics and some misspellings of words that have been fixed. But anyways, guys, that's the update for this week. Lots of awesome updates have come out in the past month, I have to say. Controversial, yet I think beneficial for the game. So anyways, guys, thank you all for watching. If you did make it this far, please drop a like and a comment on the video, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Wow.